last week was actually your midterm. So you are over halfway finished with this class. The last week of this class, I think, is the second week in December. So that's why it's important that you make anything that you're behind on, that you make it up. Buckhorn's assignments right now, I had a bunch of their stuff graded and I had nothing for you all. So this week I've concentrated on your grades and not theirs. So Buckhorn, I will get caught up on your grades too. I just need to catch up on my girls' grades first here, and then I'll get to Buckhorn's grades. All right, the next essay we're going to write is a cause and effect, and then the last essay we're going to write is going to be argumentative. Now, if you are taking 112 next semester, it's not through me because I'm not on the schedule to teach 112. Not through UPike anyway. So, congratulations, you get out of the 10-page paper because that is the essay that you write at the end of 112, not 111. So you'll be taking that with someone else. I say congratulations, but if you take 112 online or you take English, College English 2 online through HCTC, I don't know if that's an option. I have no idea. But you're going to have to write that essay. So if you're wondering why I did not assign that this semester, it's a 10-page essay. You had the 100 note cards, all that good stuff that you've heard the other seniors talk about. That's because that's in 112, not 111. So since I won't have you for 112, first year I've never taught both of them. I don't really know the reasoning behind it. Sometimes you just don't ask questions. But I am going to give you an argumentative essay at the end of the semester, just so you will know that. Because that's going to be the most prevalent type of essay you're going to write in college. If you have a history class, you're going to have to argue for something probably. If you have a science class, you're going to have to argue for something probably. So I want to teach you all how to not use fallacies, to not use second person pronouns, all the contractions, make it formal, use MLA, use cites, make sure that it's in-text citations. So we will learn all that. All right, now we're going to move on to what we're doing today. There's an essay already posted. Now this is Perry Central's boys, but this is everybody. Everybody has this essay. If you go to classwork, it says writing topic. Okay, hit writing topic. This is just a fun little writing topic to get you all some creativity flowing. It says the phone rings. The voice on the other end of the phone says, "We need you again," and then hangs up. I want you to write 250 words. You can go over. This is not a maximum, okay? So it's totally up to you. Remember, anytime you write something, it becomes concrete. When it becomes concrete, you are responsible for it. You've heard that over and over and over, so I'm not even going to go into it, but I like this one. I think this is a good topic. Everybody has this topic. It's posted for everybody to see. Now, that had nothing to do with the cause and effect essay. That's the next essay you have. So let's start looking at some of those things. Cause and effect. You all had this assignment. Okay. Take it down just a little bit. All right, read the essay, Earth Without People. It was on like an 8th grade level, really low level kind of reading for you all. Didn't mean to insult your intelligence, but I wanted you to think about what would happen to the world without people. There's also a History Channel documentary. If you were not able to open up the link, and that happened to a lot of you, all you had to do was go to YouTube, type in Life Without People, and it gave you could go into it. So hopefully everybody figured that out. If you didn't, it's okay. That's one assignment that I haven't really graded yet, so you're good on that one. Make sure you do it though. The entire film, it says an hour and a half. I think it actually was like an hour and 42 minutes. You do not have to watch the whole film. You get the gist of it after about 20 minutes anywhere. The way the film is set up, it tells you what happens an hour after people are gone. I think it's a day, and then it's 2 days, and then it's a week, and then it's a month, and then it's a year, and then anyway, it tells you in time intervals. It's actually very interesting. We've talked about this. I want you to write 3 paragraphs. This should already be done. Everybody should have this. If not, try to sneak it in there before Ms. Caudill realizes you didn't do it. Not 6 paragraphs, not 3 and 3, 3 over the article and 3 over the video, but 3 altogether. both of them. Then I wanted you to make a causal chart. This helps you see if this happens, these are the effects. And then if this happens, these are the effects. Anywhere you go in here, the next step will be an effect. So you had to have a causal chart. I saw causal charts that had 5 causes. That's fine. I think that was the smallest one I saw. Some of them had 10. It's fine with me. I just want you to understand the process. So that was the last thing that we actually looked at, was Earth without people. That was cause and effect. What's the biggest effect of Earth without people? What happens? What tends to happen when people are gone? Nature does something. Totally. Nature takes over. It takes the world right back to where it used to be. Every time. Nature knows exactly what she's doing. Okay? So these are causes and effects. Now, I have not posted what I'm going to show you next yet, but I will. You can't see this. This is an old page of mine, but you will be able to see it. Let's see. Men versus women, politics, cause and effect. Here we go. This is what you all did. I think. No, it's not. Earth without people. Okay, here we go. Let's look at this assignment. And I look at this assignment. All right, it says there is a possible structure for how you set up a yes.
Does this writing topic, does that have to be an MLA?
It does not. The writing topic, that's a great question. The writing topic of we need you again does not have to be an MLA. I want you to feel free. I'm not even going to look for grammar. I'm not even going to look for spelling words. I just want you to free write a response to that and see where you go with it. Just let your fingers type and see what you're going to come up with. Now, that does take me to some of your narrative writing, some of your exemplification writing. You didn't do them in MLA. Not everybody, and a great majority did it exactly the way I asked. But there were a few people. Now, what I suspect is happening is some of you are writing them on your phones. When you do that and you submit it to me, it changes the format. So make sure, at least before you turn it into me, you open up a Chromebook and look at it real fast. And that's not just for me. I want you to get all the points that you possibly can when you write it for a professor. And they're really going to look at that. I kind of know. I can tell where your page numbers are at the top when you say Rice 1 or Rice 2. If there's a couple words and then Rice 2, about 99% of the time that means you did it on a phone. So I kind of know that, but a professor doesn't give a flying flip. So always look at that after you have submitted it. Go back and look at it. You can always resubmit and unsubmit, whatever. Just look at it real quick and make sure that that professor is going to see it the way it needs to be seen in MLA. Okay? So no, it does not have to be. I'm going to post this one today. I've attached some possible formats or structures for a cause and effect essay. Please look at the examples before you begin writing. So let's see what we have here. I don't even remember what's on here. Hopefully it will open. If not, I will make sure it will before I post it to you all. I don't see that one. Cause and effect essay structure, and that's what it shows. So I'll go back in there and make sure you can actually see that. But I have that posted somewhere else too. Let me show you. Instructions. Okay, that's an outline. You're going to write an outline for this paper before you do it. So don't dive into that one yet. So that is coming, that you will write an outline. Oh. Okay, let's see what this one is. All right. When you get ready to write your essay, don't pay attention to deadlines on this one because this is an old assignment. You're going to use all the information that I've provided, and that means I'm going to give you a list of possible topics for cause and effect. I'm going to give you different types of structures, and I'll explain that in a minute. I'm going to give you examples of cause and effect essays. You'll notice student work. These are essays that my kids wrote 2 years ago. I have 51 examples. So I should be able to find some good stuff in here. And I'll post those so you all can actually see them. Do not procrastinate on this one. Use your time in class that we have. You'll use MLA. It has to be at least 6 paragraphs. That's not bad at all. At all. And there's a reason, because I have a structure I want you to follow. It needs to be in formal tone. Some of you all are writing and it sounds like I'm talking to you. This does not need to sound like that. Yes, a personal essay could a little bit. This one does not. It needs to be written formally. No use. You should know that, blah, blah, blah. You will see that, blah. No, don't talk to me. Okay? This is formal writing. There's no use. No second person. No contractions. No first person pronouns. You do need to proofread. Google does not capitalize your I's. And that drives me crazy. Go back and look at all of those little things. Google doesn't do that for you. Don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. This does not need to be colloquial language. That means conversational. It doesn't need to sound like I'm talking to you. It needs to sound like a formal piece of language. So I'll make sure I post that. This essay is worth 100 points. And that's more than some of the others. Actually, I think that's the highest that we've hit so far. Okay, let me see what else. There's one of them that I actually tell you how I want it. Let's see. What's this one? Oh, yeah, here it is. I'll put this on a site too. Decide how you're going to organize your paper. Are you going to put in one paragraph cause, and then the next paragraph is an effect, the next paragraph is an effect, and the next paragraph is an effect? Are you going to set it up like that? Or are you going to set it up like cause and effect in a paragraph? Cause and effect in a paragraph. Cause and effect in a paragraph. You have to have a plan for this one. That's the way that a cause and effect has to be set up. The organization is probably going to depend upon the topic you choose. So I'll show you some topics and I'll show you some examples of both structures. Now, all that you have due today, and let's say this is due by 3 o'clock today because it was easy, is that assignment that is just that writing assignment, the phone one. I must be obsessed with phones or something. I don't know. That's the second phone assignment I've given you all. Everything else, cause and effect, I'm going to put this, I'm going to straighten it out, make it beautiful, put it into a couple different assignments so that you can see it. So your next essay is cause and effect. Last essay is argumentative, but it's a short argumentative essay. But you'll use MLA, in-text citations, all that good stuff on that one. So right now, today, Buckhorn, this will be tomorrow because I won't be able to get this video to you all until tomorrow, is the essay. It's not an essay, it's a response. Hold on. Here we go. And it says writing topic, and it says the same thing for girls. The phone rings. The voice on the other end says, "We need you again," then hangs up. Give me about 250 words. Somebody's already done it. So they're on the ball. All right? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Don't worry about cause and effect yet. Just know it's coming. But today, get this one done.